Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode in our quest for Paragons. Yes, another episode of Starsector. Last time, just remember where we were last time. It's been a few hours. We were on our way to, where's our destination? Kulan, yes. We were trying to get a Paragon and we just couldn't really get one. And I wanted to go and continuously try and grab one at either Kulan or Chubres. Mostly it will probably be at Kulan. Ooh, the different supplies, heavy machinery, heavy armaments. Yeah, why don't we start with a little looting? We might also pick up a Tempest and a couple of Omens from this. And maybe some more cargo ships. No. What's damn storm. There we go. Yeah, let's pursue them. Wait, no, how do you know me? Oh, they probably saw me when I was in, inside the system. Let's go in without a transponder. Ooh. I also was trying to maybe catch one of those capital assurance fleets. Because they sometimes have... Whoa, no, don't catch me. Catch the smuggler. Leave me alone. Ooh, we have a cargo mission. Okay, I can maybe pick up a cargo mission for extra cash. Domestic goods to Agreus. Yes, definitely. We have the space. Gonna have a bajillion amount of cash for this and... Yeah, almost 500,000 in reward for a short drive. Definitely yes. I'd hire you, but I don't have enough room for you. Oh, we didn't level some of our officers. Hey, get your helmsmanship. Make it elite. These are really good. Hopefully we get the skills that we want and not the skills that will just drop on us. Okay, nothing to buy here. Ooh, some cobras. Nah. No, sadly, not much here. Let's go to Kulan. We did take down yesterday a capital assurance fleet and had a Paragon in it and an Anubis, I think, as well. Oh, this one has an Astral. It's another way to pick up some cool ships that you want by destroying these defense fleets if they're not too strong for you. Okay, nobody at the Bob. Do we have any? You have 4. Try Tachyon. Tachyon. You could use a few more graviton beams just for safety and a few more lasers. Okay, let's see. Nothing on the black market. They probably won't be on the open market either. I think we might have to let's go and stock some fleets outside the system and see what we can catch here. Otherwise, we could go to Prison Freeport to buy a very highly over-expensive Paragon for ourselves. Because they have a ship merchant that sells rare ships or high, you know, low availability ships. But oh, our custom production is finished, which is on Archibus. Okay. Oh wait, we have a delivery to do. Never mind. What am I doing here? Sitting in the middle of space. Turning to currency, supplies, heavy armaments, shippos, and heavy machinery. Yeah, I'm barely protected. I'll take you along the way. Don't mind if I do. T4, we'll leave these behind. Don't need those. Go for a pincer maneuver. Look at all the flashbangs. We didn't even need these interceptors. And we are clear. Anything to recover? We could recover another Atlas. Do we need one? Let's pick it up. Why not? If it's free. Let's recover this thing. And move on. Where can we sell this though? Aylmar. Hey, cold coffee, welcome. Mercantile colony, food, domestic goods, nah. Too cheap for us. We don't deal in the low value items. Looking for pirate trade convoy. Oh, it's food. Just farm to reach 2 million money. Yeah. Make that money. Praise Moloch. Wondering what should I do with it? Buy a Paragon. What do you mean what you do with your 2 million credits? Ooh, we can mine plentiful volatiles. That's mine here. Look at that, 180. Nice. Just a little bit of a heavy machinery, but it's fine. Do need to get this to Agreus. Agreus don't care that we come in without a beacon. There we go. Almost 500,000 in credits. Tasty. We don't care about the pathos right now. Talk to the man harangue officer. No. We can't. I can't have any more officers. I want more officers. We can buy some cheap domestic goods here. Maybe sell them at lost size. The margins on trading, even when you do it with the black market, is just so it's so tiny, so not worth it. Okay. We did need to learn to get used to what these arrows mean. So this is down means more expensive than the base price. We need to wrap our heads. I think this needs to be like reverse for some reason. I reached 100 affection with the Tritech, man, but man, you just need to sell them some AI cores. I have a quest that need me to kill 2 Doom class. Ooh, nice. Go get them. If you have beam weapons, you should be okay. As long as you have a couple of strong beam weapons, and they don't. I mean, strong ships with beam weapons. The beam weapons themselves don't have to be strong. They just need to be there to continuously aim at the phase ships, and the phase ships will always choose to to go into phase mode and fill up their hard flux. I want to use high tech, so maybe I can do that. Yeah. I try with every ship that I have to have at least some ion capability, especially with the smaller ships. So I usually give my frigates, if they have a medium spot, I almost always give them an ion beam. This is fantastic against phase ships. It's really good. Alright, let's see if they have anything here. No, I might. Yeah, we did what we wanted to do. Do we have any cheap fuel in the area? Go buy it, Nachiketa. You also need some supplies. Kazaron is the closest option. Actually, Sinjar is probably the best choice right now for both of these. Let's give a drop at Citadel Arcadia. Whoa, there's patrols here. I'm just trying to see if we have any opportunities. Oh, we can buy. Alright, we need to remember, we also need to fit our new Atlas, the salvaged ones. Because they don't have insulating engines. I might go off the game for a few days. Nah, you have to play. When I have like an inkling of something I want to, a strategy I want to try or something, doesn't let me sleep. It's very annoying. And now, no, not standard. Let's call this efficient holds. Let's save this, and you can be efficient holds. There we go. And I think this is the last Atlas we are going to get. We have plenty of supply room. Plenty of cargo room. It's very nice. These still carry a lot of fuel for us. And so do the Atlases, to be fair. So we might not even need a Prometheus unless we start to go exploring. Okay. Well, we can't use the docks here because we are in sneak mode. What are all these expenses? Oh yeah, officer payroll and crew payroll. Yeah, we need to have a lot more crew right now, and that takes that's an expense. We're gonna have to start taking that into account. I need cheap fuel, cheap supply. I'll buy some stuff at the black market just to get us going. Okay, nothing else here. Let's go to this colony. Just doing a bit of a pub crawl, trying to see if we can find any opportunities for stuff. Did you travel to the Abyss yet? In this playthrough, no. Yo, patrols, relax. This is like some remote outpost. God, no, go away. I will not turn on my transponder. It's a violation of my right as a free, independent person who moves things. Hey, tattooed merc. Let's go. Let's get that. Get more elite soldiers. Anything else here? Maybe get a few needlers. Won't need those for a while. If we get a ship that needs them, we'll get them. Yeah, alright. Not much here. It's yeah, right now I'm building up a fleet so that we can start exploring the abyss. We also have the abyss depths here from the random assortment of things mod, which is very tasty. There's plenty of mods there that are very, very good for us. So you did go through the abyss in your other yeah. I haven't streamed those. This is the first time I'm streaming those. But I did play them on my own outside of stream. Okay, we need fuel. Philip, let's go to Philip to fill her up. All right, they're already starting to fight here. And these factions and their wars. Get to see the important thing in life is to make money, get rich, get good morrow, you old Sir Easton. Got a person, over a ship. What do you want? A midline. Can maybe sell one of these. It's a good opportunity to sell them. No, we still want them. They're still useful for us. Oh, especially since we bought new wings for them that we need to go pick up. Okay. Buy some black market fuel and supplies. And buy some open market as well, because, you know. Yeah, they want volatiles here pretty roughly, so let's keep some 30 of those around. And the rest we can sell for some extra bit of cash. And now we need to remember to GTFO as soon as we leave orbit. So we don't... Okay, allow the scan. Compliant, prepare for inspection. That just gives us damage. They didn't find anything. And we complied, so that's the important bit. Oh, we have a quest here. Missions? All right, the red planet thingy. No, we don't need to do that. Let's jump. We are trying to stalk a Paragon. This is our mission for today. Let's stay on mission. There's a smuggler moving supplies, recreational drugs, and ship hauls. We can grab that. Does not appear to be certain of your identity. Good. Give these. And the wolves can go from the back. Maybe this can go from the start. There we go. Should be a nice little easy mop-up. We don't want to activate the big ships for that, because that will not be as cost effective. This is punching someone in the dark in Starsector. Yes. This is catching people in a dark alley. Hello. Ship recovery, don't need any. There we go. Yeah, we got ourselves some drugs and a bit of supplies as well, which keeps us floating. We have some promotions. You get a promotion, you get a promotion, you get a promotion. Don't disappoint me, you're disappointing me. I don't want... Wait, why aren't you on a ship? I wanted either energy weapon mastery or combat endurance. I like all my officers to have combat endurance. We could do missile specialization. Could come in handy later on. We could do systems expertise for the omens. Yeah, let's do systems expertise. Not my ideal choice here, but okay. Victimless crime says no one saw it. Yeah, what crime? No one saw it. It was not a crime. It did not happen. As a commander of high tech only, I only hire people with blue suit. Now that's discrimination. Discriminatory hiring practices. We cannot discriminate based on looks, gender, association. We just look at the people's at the skills. That is the only way we have it. There you gotta. You have to be non-discriminatory like that. Target analysis. I think the field modulation is the more important one here right now. Okay. Let's go hang around High Brazil. Traveling to Kulan with nothing. Not my fight, they look better than all the other factions. I mean, I didn't say I disagree. This Indria dictator don't like me. Volatile domestic goods, luxury goods, Nachiketa. Nah. Not worth our time and resources. Look, I'm not saying I don't have a certain weakness to certain looks of certain officers. I'm a human after all, but yeah, you have to be fair. You're running a business. When you're running a business, you have to put those emotions aside. All right. Come on, where are the convoys? Come on, you want trade? Everybody, be prosperous. Start trading. Move things around. Economy, numbers, algorithms. Ooh, hello. Oh, this is a strike fleet. That's the opposite of good business. That's bad business. It's bad. Okay. This is stopping business. You want stuff that make business. Alright, where are you? Then organics. Ooh, where's the good stuff? Raiding? No, I'm raiding here. Go away. No, sorry, I'm not raiding here. I'm just standing. I'm just standing here innocently. I'm standing here innocently. Go away. I have the ship from the MBs. Well, technically high tech. The The what's it? Not Guardian. Primordial? What's it called? Yo, what the fuck is this? Could be sitting here for Raid Shadow Legends. Well, attacking assurance. Could get an Odyssey from this, but no, I don't. No. No, we want the Paragon. Or a nice juicy trade fleet. No, it's a special task group. It's probably another. No, look at our convoy, but no. It's just food and marines. I'm imagining the marines just eating all the food. Come on! Come on, game, do trade, make merchants, move. Suppression Fit might have some supplies, but no. This is a riveting gameplay. Ooh, there we go. Have your man ship holding machinery to Mazalot. Yes, this looks like a big fat fleet. There we go, let's bring everyone. Well, not these guys, don't need those. Can save up on some supplies. Oh, the Onslaught Mark 1. Okay, that's a decent ship. Not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of the ballistics ones. I do like that it is an automated ship. So you can just put an AI on it. An AI core on it. Why are we letting some get away? Don't let them get away. Come on, kill, kill, kill. Well, we got the big ships, that's important. The cargo ships. We lost one, god damn it. Do we want to maybe recover some base tenders? No, we don't really need those right now. Oh, this was pathetic. They barely had anything on them. Ooh, we got a new hull. Oh, Vanguard. Hey, Dante, the big D. You got promoted. Energy weapon mastery. Okay, I would have liked to have... oh, you have combat endurance. Okay. You just don't have shields. I would have preferred shields instead of the gunnery implants, but... No, we're good, we're good. You're our highest ranking officer, Dante. The Big D. Yes, it cannot count as low tech. It is a drone ship that is very big, yes. Phase chicken tenders. They disappear in your mouth. Into a different existence phase. Alright, you can continue. I don't want to waste more time with you. No, this is not a fleet we want to engage, but this one might be. No, they are actually having a war. This is a task group. Okay, let's sit down. Wait for another opportunity. Shields are for cowards. And you are aggressive. It's a Syndrian diktat. A large strike fleet. We don't want that. Wars being good for business. No, they're not. Where's all the merchant fleets? Come on. This is an active system. There should be merchant fleets all around. You know? Try Tachyon. They run big business. Capital assurance fees, that's the fleet we saw before. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm late because I had to watch Light first. You don't have to watch Light first and then me. You don't have to watch anybody. You can watch yourself. You know, it's good for your mental health. Maybe. Says the man who mostly talks to himself here. The light is fading. Yeah, that capital assurance fleet took a beating. You can watch both if you got enough monitors. Do you have enough attention span, though? Stare at myself in the mirror. Yeah, it's kind of like streaming, isn't it? I was joking. Oh, we can salvage the Odyssey if we want to. It won't even cost us points. An Odyssey is pretty good for exploration. It's got the high resolution sensors and stuff. It's got missiles. As a combat ship, it's not my favorite. Used to be my favorite. I used to fly this all the time, but I kinda got over it. Once I realized the power of the Paragon. This is more like a cruiser that costs as much as a capital. Might get an apogee. An apogee is pretty good. Huh? I like them for exploration. They're fantastic. They're also pretty good as like support cruisers. I mean, if you get them just for the survey bonus, I don't think you should. What you should do is get an Atlas, Atlases and Prometheuses, and give them the survey package, because you get capital, you get the bonus as their bonus as a capital ship, which is way more. I mean, if you have like 4 Atlases with survey equipment, yeah, no, we're just going to salvage this. We're not going to use it. It's not part of our plan. We have to stay focused. You can get the surveying equipment on a capital ship. It gives you it reduces 40 supplies per search. I'm on only high tech, so Apogee gonna do. Well, I consider I consider the cargo ships as their own thing. Well, you can get it on a phase tender. It is a cruiser, so it doesn't get the full bonus. But if you get a bunch of tenders with surveying equipment, that'll work. I like to keep my surveying equipment and high resolution sensors on the less militarized ships. I don't want to waste a mod spot here for this kind of stuff. If I want high resolution sensors, I'll just get omens because they have them built in. And if I'm going like full exploration, then I'll get apogees and phase tenders or these guys, and just get a bunch of these. I mean, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and each one gives you about a 40 reduction in price, in supply cost. That's a lot of reduction, and it comes off very cheaply. You can also give them some high resolution sensors, and they won't be as good because they're civilian grade ships, so their sensor strength is going to be reduced, but it'll give you something. Love me tender, love me true, never let me go. Which ship is good at reducing ketchup stains on my sweater? I think a Paragon, because it's shaped like... No, actually a Paragon, no, because it's got the hole in the middle. It's going to... it's going to drip through the middle. You want like... yeah, you want an Astral, not an Astral. This is a Aurora. You want an Aurora because they're spoon shaped. Doom. No, the Dooms, they have too many holes. You want this? Oh, you can get where's the codex? Ships. You can get the not Invictus, the Legion, right? Because it's got this. It's bulky. It scoops things up. You can scoop the ketchup through what the fuck are we talking about? Don't it? I just halfway through that sentence realized what I'm talking about. Okay, heavy armament, supplies, and heavy machinery, and barely any defenses. God damn, they were moving fast. Independent state allied forces. Whoa, there's an Anubis with S mods here, and some phase transporters. Nah. Wait, what, the Paragon? Give me them Paragons. More class? No. Maybe Onslaught because it looks like a fork. Yeah, but you need to scoop. You need things that something that scoops. Colony fleet. Oh, they're going to colonize crap. Is my fork skill high enough to deal with semi-liquids? It depends on the consistency, you know. Some ketchups are more runny than others. Mercenary patrol, that doesn't help us. Grand invasion fleet, no. Colony of steel. Can you imagine a colony of me's? Just a bunch of degenerates. Oppo. Hey, hello. Fightaki Corporate Trader. Can we, might... No, stop it with the fucking storms! In command of the action. And we're going to go up. Yep. Bring everyone. Because we don't want to let anybody escape again. No, you catch that. You catch it. Don't let it escape. God damn it. Yeah, neutralize it. Neutralize it. Come on. The two of you. Get over it. You have a kill. Why are you backing away? You have a kill order. Kill. Kill. Boom. There we go. Nice. One shuttle got away. I've got to make sure the Tempests don't get away because I want to salvage them. Is it scientifically accurate to have so many storms? Not if you're High Templar. Alright, we got most of them. We can recover a Tempest. Yeah, I guess. It's what we can get from this. Alright, we got some supplies, some fuel. As long as we can keep going. Hey, I got myself a label. We're going to work towards getting that systems expertise. And flex capacity, not a problem at the moment. We could get this for the maneuverability. No, let's get some extra damage. How are your relations looking? Making many friends in this galaxy? No. It does not look good. They do not like us, I keep raiding them, and even the pirates hate us because I forgot to flatten our relationships at the start of the game. And even though I'm a pirate, the pirates hate me. Pirates hate this simple little trick to get rich. I like that it still shows us like a big fleet when it's like one shuttle. Oh, hey, another corporate trader, domestic goods, luxury goods. No, we don't want that. Alright, this strategy is proving to be very bad. It's not profitable, we're not getting what we want. What I'm going to do is, we're going to raid around Asconia, because that seemed to be a much more profitable place to be, normally, than freaking High Brazil. There we go, supplies, fuel, heavy armaments. Let's go! Ooh. They have support. No, I don't think we can take all of that. I'm gonna wait until they separate. Ah, god damn it. Come on, give me a big fat convoy. See, this is what happens when they have wars around. Keep having all of these defensive fleets that disrupt my my capital acquiring abilities. Might makes right. Give her to steal the pirate's affection. We can't. I mean, we can make a deal with Kanta. If we gave her enough crabs. We're running out of fuel again. Sindrian Dictat, we're starting to get not welcome there. Come on, there's a war on. You need heavy armaments everywhere. You need to move them. Okay, there we are. Supplies, fuel, heavy armaments. And they have Yeah, with Prometheus, they might have a whole bunch of bulk fuel there. Get him! There we go. Ooh. Doop, 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 everyone. Where's the planet of the apes? It's Earth. I don't know if you know that, but that's kind of the point of the movie. When will the space cutter dancing happen? When we get our Paragon, finally, we shall dance. The dance of victory. Oh, they took down one of our wolves. How dare they? Alright, take care of these. God damn it. I actually lost some ships here. Okay, I'm taking over here. There we go. The Falcon managed to retreat, but it's okay. So it wasn't the big cargo ships, we wanted the cargo ships. There we go. Some heavy armament, some fuel, plenty of supplies. That's the stuff we want, and we got ourselves an officer level up. Level up. Hey, combat endurance. See, this is what I want. This is a perfect officer for my tastes. Okay, who wants this? Sphinx, Chalcedon, Umbra. We can go to Umbra and then go through Syndria and grab some cheap fuel. Cheaper fuel. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let's go to Syndria. And that is first. That's the same fleet we saw earlier. When was the last time you bought supplies or fuel yourself? No, I need to buy fuel pretty regularly, because when you raid around and you have to move constantly, you waste a ton of fuel. Hey, tattooed mercenaries. Don't need further information. Look at that, we have plenty of elite mercenaries. Let's sell some of this crap. Buy the cheaper fuel. Let's buy the less cheap fuel as well. Because I'm tired, you know what? I don't want to fill her up completely. But I'm tired of constantly having to stop and refuel. We can repatriate some prisoners. I'm saving that for the pirates. Because I want to raise our relationship with them. No, leave me alone. You do not see me, I do not exist. So many patrols here. Flash lens, what do you have for us? Proximity charge launcher. No. No. No, we don't need any bounties with you. Carson Kramer, citizen. Huh? What missions do we have here? Oh, right, we have the Red Planet. Yes, Give you 10,000. Give me the location of the red planet. Which is all the way over here. Okay. Sinja is the name of my ex-wife. So do you have any contact developed? No, I usually... They're too much work to develop and they're not worth the money. There are other activities that are much more lucrative than all these missions or contacts. Alright, let's keep 200 for ourselves and we can sell the rest. Do you want drugs? Hey man, want some drugs? Can I sell some of this supply? No, we'll keep the supplies to ourselves. And we recovered some cash. Not bad considering the fact we haven't been getting good catches lately. But having one of them to find bounty is kind of cool. I usually, if I do that, I usually go with Ryan Arroyo, because you get the extra redacted fleet from him. But you have to do a lot of missions to get to that point, so it's usually something I do out of boredom more than out of profitability. Or out of a sense of role play. Recreational drugs? No. Let's concentrate. Hunters, organics, domestic foods. Do you want to waste our time with that? No. It's another special task group. Once you have a strong enough fleet, if you can grab one of those special task groups of the faction that you want ships from, and absolutely destroy it and salvage some like 3S modded ships, that can be really, really cool. And recreational drugs, I'll pursue you. Should be a quick fight here. Alright, you grab all of these, do not let them escape. This is why I like Tempests as interceptors. They're really good at delivering. They're very fast and they deliver a good bit of firepower. You put an ion cannon on them to disable enemy engines. They have a built-in torpedo thingy. Alright, we got the drugs. Where can we sell them? Let's go to a system that has communications, so we can have market information. You can go to Dawn. They'll buy them for a pretty price. Things, Chigiring, Sharu, Salamanca, Yama. No. Reaper Torpedo? Yeah. Not Reaper Torpedo, they have the Terminator torpedo thingy. Occasional drugs and ship hulls to Los Angeles. We can grab that. Let's see. Come on, Tempest. There we go. They've got the Terminator drone. Like the defensive drones that they turn into torpedoes. They're equivalent to an Atropos torpedo in terms of firepower. They're not quite as strong as a Reaper torpedo. They look like Reaper torpedoes, but they are more like Atropos. And they have 2 medium slots, so I put an ion cannon on one and a heavy laser on the other. This way they have a good bit of firepower against any other frigate. I give them injector, unstable injector, so give them extra speed, and and sometimes I give them some missile as well. If I can get once I get the reducted, I give them the what's it called, antimatter missile. That's pretty good with them. They're fantastic with that. Gives you a nice little burst of damage, so they make intercepting other ships super fast and easy. Alright, let's take the main ship here. Yeah, Tempest is one of my favorite ships in the game. It's got so much potential. I really like Omens for the early game, but later on, Tempests are the way to go. Omens are pretty good interceptors as well, but they're not as robust. They don't have the same firepower. They're really good with the bzz. Okay. What did we get? We got some more drugs that we can go and sell at dawn. Can go check the black market on Kulan as well, while we're at it. The patrol doesn't ask for your II core anymore, right? Or my cargo has been... Yeah, I think your cargo has been hidden. They definitely scan for your AIs. It is still contraband. I mean, depends on whom you're talking to. Tritachyon don't care about that, I think. Hegemony. No, I mean, all the other factions also care, I think. They all consider it contraband. I think you can, here in the faction things, you can see who considers AI cores contraband. Oh, actually, only the independents don't consider them contraband. Everyone else does. And the pirates, of course, because they just deal with contraband, so they don't care. Okay, let's sell some crap. I forgot to repatriate some prisoners. There we go, we're just inhospitable instead of hostile. Where's that Tempest? Come on. Let's put you in here. The one thing that's annoying about the Tempest, that it takes 8 deployment points. So it's almost double the deployment points of like you know, a brawler or a wolf. The wolves are a little faster than the Tempest, but the Tempest is just so sweet. Alright, let's do ion beam, and you can have a phase lance for some extra beefy firepower, or pulse laser if you don't want to deal with too much flux problems. You have an unstable injector. Insulated engine assembly. Solar shielding. I also like to give it some shield conversion. So it's got a bigger shield arc. This reduces range, this increases weapon range. Doesn't quite compensate for this one, but it's there. Ahoy, Phoenix! Barlow is such a good escorter. Yeah, but towards later into the game, it becomes very underpowered, I feel. Alright, we don't want that. Let's go with dissipation. And also, let's put on a... let's give you a captain, shall we? This one has extra missiles, this one has an extra system ability. Okay, you're good. You're good the way you are. Yeah, that's 214 speed. Omens are around 96 with an officer with helmsmanship. This is without an officer. If you give it an officer with helmsmanship, it becomes super fast. Alright. Where are we? Alright, we wanted to go to Ocho Bres. See if they have any ships for us. I'm going to go to the open market, so let's not sneak around. Okay. Ships. Okay. Tempests. Okay, Kulan is our next stop. I think I'll go with 4 Tempests and a couple of Omens. Oh, look at that. We have 2 triple S modded Paragons. Oh boy. Yeah, we can't take that. That is too much for us. We can look, but we cannot touch. Ooh, look at that. Guys grabbing Anubis. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Let's grab another Tempest. Okay. We're going to have the Tempest replace all of our Brawlers and our Wolves. And we'll keep a couple of the Omens as well. And let's put that Anubis to good use here. It's gonna be our escort ship. Okay, let's strip you guys down so we can sell you. We can sell you on the black market where we can make more money off of you, right? Less tariffs, more better. Goodbye, ships. You served us well. But now it is time for us to go to the next level. And let's save this as interceptor. There we go. Now I have 4 of these. Fast little ships. Let's put some officers on them. With helmsmanship, this goes to 242 speed. No more pesky little ships getting away from us. I will keep this one on the omens. Because they have the systems expertise. Systems expertise on Omen is really powerful because of the special ability. The Zappy Zap. Yeah, especially in my storage space. I have 2 contacts, so I can get 2 bounties at the same time. Yeah, I like to use... see, the reason I hate... Well, that's the reason I like Ochubres or Kulan as a main base. The reason I hate this system as a main base, it doesn't have a gateway. So every time you want to go here, you have to jump into another gate, jump to a neighboring system, get down, get down. I hate that. I hate that so much. Okay, Kulan has expensive fuel. Not so cheap supplies. Okay, I've got that sorted. Let's figure out our Anubis. Oh, we don't have any paladin. Don't have any paladin point defense thingies. You put it. You know what? Let's try them with the high intensity lasers, right? They definitely don't have the flux dissipation for this. This can be a bunch of missiles, I guess. Yeah, let's do pilums. Oh, we need to... Before I forget, we need to... Alright. We don't need to buy anything here, do we? I don't think we do. Okay, let's go back to Ochubres. We have to pick up our wings. Okay, prepare for inspection by assholes. No paladins here. It says we have. Huh? What? What? Wait. Oh, it's this store. I looked at the ship storage instead of the actual storage. Now with these ships, give you a parallax. Maximum born is Paragon is 7. Yeah, you can get the Paragon to high speed. It's not a problem. Let's give it an insulated engine assembly, some solar shielding, shield conversion font for full shield coverage, flux distributor. That's not going to be doing anything good. Yeah, this is a way too much flux. Let's put a graviton beam on this one, and actually, can we use point defense? Yeah, we can use regular point defense for now until we get a paladin. And with the high intensity laser, it gets a pretty good range. Let's put some advanced optics on it and integrated targeting unit. Expanded missile racks is not going to help us with the pylons. Get expanded magazines for the point defense. How many points? We don't have a lot of story points. If I had more story points, I would integrate some of these. But for now, we're going to keep it like this until we figure out the ship a little better. And you know what? Instead of this, let's put... maybe a Thunder Interceptor. It's got missiles, it's got light machine gun, it's got ion cannons. My idea is that this is going to be our main support ship for our cruiser here. Although it's pretty damn slow, so you'll find it very difficult to keep up. Maybe some longbows? Pulse laser, light machine gun. Yeah, I think we'll go with the Thunder Interceptor. Grab one from here. This will leave us a few more ordnance points to get a little bit of flux capacity, which is sorely needed. And here we are going to put a Parallax Interceptor. Alright, forget the missiles, don't need that. I'll give you some flux in. Call it mining parallax. Oh, it doesn't save it. We have to do this manually. How was the monthly cost for you? What, the Paragons? The Paragons are expensive, but they just you can't compare the firepower. They have the most firepower that you can engage with. Maybe if you have like specialized, I think maybe if you get a broadside conquest with very specific weapons against a very specific ship type, with ballistic weapons, you might get more DPS like in one burst, more strike damage, but for consistent firepower, the Paragon is uncontested. I mean, the monthly payment for your fleet, I mean, without supply of fuel. Right now, it's we are at it costs us 35,000. Most of it is the crew payroll and the officer payroll. Keep in mind, I do have a lot of extra crew because I want that. I like having the extra crew so that I don't have to come back and recrew every time. Actually, we can get rid of one of these. We don't need these anymore. These destroyers. And do we have these as escorts? Yeah, I think we can get rid of these. I don't need no destroyers here. We can sell them at the black market. No, sell. Sell this. And now we have the officers to put on this thing. Yeah, it could be, yeah. And I'll put one on the Anubis. Daunted, you're in charge of the Anubis. Don't fuck it up. I know I'm only 60k per month. I mean, you gotta keep that. It depends. If you have a colony that makes you money, that's fine. Or if you have a commission and you're high enough level that you get a lot of money from it, then that should be fine. I don't have a commission and I don't have a colony. All I get is what I can salvage from space, forcefully. Okay, so now we've got the Tempest, we've got the Omens with Parallax. This is a ship. This is a wing that I modded myself. What I wanted to do is have a wing with a very long interception distance. There's a maximum engagement range of 10,000. It's quite beefy. It costs 25 ordnance points, which is very expensive. But it says 5 crew per fighter. So you know, if they get lost, you lose a lot of crew. And it has a very high top speed, a lot of shield. Not a lot of armor, but pretty good hull. And an ion beam, two IR pulse lasers, and a couple of salamanders. So they're very, very good at intercepting enemies. At a long distance. What they're not good at is self-defense. They can defend you very well against fighters, but they're not good against missiles. They don't have any point defense or anything. And thanks to the Gemini's special ability, we get double of them. So instead of 1, we get 2. So we have 6 of those in the fleet, and we're going to get 12. You can see that. You'll see that in combat that they are going to be quite powerful. Let's give it a save so we don't have to do all of this stuff again. And let's give it a try, shall we? Let's run a simulation. Let's add all of these as allies. Let's see what this one can do as well. And let's have an opponent like so. Get one of these, see what happens. So you've got a lot of salamanders, they're very good at disabling ships. And each one doesn't have a tremendous amount of firepower, but since there's a lot of them, boom. Thing is, they're very expensive, like 25 ordnance points. See, I can use them on the Geminis because they're basically just a cargo bay, not a cargo bay, a hangar bay, and some mining equipment. This is all I really use them for. They don't have anything that's good for actual combat. In fact, why do I have the integrated targeting units? I don't even need that. I mean, it's useful for the mining blasters because they have a 500 range, so they can zone out other units. Man, it's fine. It's not like if they had more flux, it'll be better. I basically just want it parked somewhere on the map. And sending the interceptors to do the actual fighting. Let's see how this Anubis does. Maybe send it against a Medusa. Oh boy. It builds up flux so much. Yeah, but the high intensity laser is really good at zoning out enemies. I mean, if it had 3 paladin point defenses, I think it would be way, way stronger. It's definitely built for that. It's built around that. The high intensity laser just creates so much soft flux. Look at that. Can barely maintain that thing. And that weapon is built for it's supposed to be like constant. Yeah, in fact, I think I'll get rid of that. Well, we can put one of these. An outpulse laser. Because that has a little more of first of all, it has hard flux. And secondly, it's not constant. Maybe the AI will be able to control it much better. Yeah, no, this is an escort chip. It's really crap at actually killing anything. I mean, right now I don't really need it. Not with the Aurora, with the safety override Aurora. Definitely doesn't need this kind of escort, but with the Paragon. I will be thonking. Also, I didn't give it any an escort package. What's the special ability that it has? Speeds up the flow of time on board the ship, generates a significant amount of flux when used. Oh, so that's why it's generating so much flux. Okay. I'm guessing it's for increasing the recharge speed of the burst lasers and the paladin lasers. Can you imagine the tachyon mass on this thing? Yeah, nah, yeah, might. Design compromises. Ship's flux dissipation and capacity, even the nominal base values, are reduced by 40%. The range of ballistic weapons is reduced by 15%. The rate of fire of missile weapons is reduced by 50%. And the flux generation of energy weapons is increased by 100%. On the plus side, extra nanoforge capacity can be brought online, allowing the installation of a converted hangar despite the ship already having a fighter bay. Increasing the number of personnel. Ah, we can increase the hangar base, but get some more interceptors maybe. Yeah, so this actually generates double the. So, you know what? I'd rather just have an ion weapon on this then. It'll just be better at disabling enemy ships, right? It won't generate any hard flux, which is a problem. You can get away with an ion pulsar. Pulse laser. Yeah, that's a ton of flux. Yeah, this is as much flux as an autopulse laser. That doesn't hold on. The extra flux generation doesn't apply to energy weapons though. Doesn't apply to ballistic weapons. The range of ballistic weapons is reduced by 15, but it doesn't generate extra flux. So if you can get like a flux efficient some flux efficient ballistic weapon, and the hyper velocity driver is pretty efficient. High needler, the needler is pretty heavy needler. It does generate 200 flux a second. Okay, let's try the heavy needler and compare it to the high velocity driver. The high velocity driver has a lot of range, a lot more range. And it does EMP damage as well, which is very important. It's also less ordnance points. Yeah, I think we'll go with the hyper velocity driver, a couple of those. And then this one can be an ion beam. It's still a lot of flux, but some of it is going to be doubled. Yeah, I don't think this is a good build. Let's see if it even runs. Is it the first remnant chip we can buy? No, it's not a remnant chip. This is just a regular high-tech ship. Yeah, see, it can generate some hard flux on an enemy ship with the hypervelocity drivers at pretty long range. The design is remnant. No, the design is high-tech. Remnants are they've got more bulks, like bulbs and stuff. They're less human. It does kind of look like it though, but you can see that there's a bridge with windows and stuff. There's like a kind of a command center here type thing. The design is very human. Why is this projectile so slow though? Oh, it's because the perceived time. Oh, I get it. Okay. That makes sense. Because we are the ship. When it uses this ability, everything slows down. So I was like, why is this moving so slowly? Yeah, see, this gives us a little bit more firepower to deal with pesky destroyers and frigates that try to harass the big ship that this one is protecting. Alright, we'll build towards getting some paladin point defenses and the escort package to give it some extra, some extra movement, and you get some maneuverability, top speed, and energy and ballistic weapon range. So we get advanced optics, integrated targeting unit, and increased range from escort package. And those paladin lasers get really long. Yeah, it does kind of look like a remnant design in some aspects. Because it's got less of that like asymmetric. No, it is asymmetric, but it doesn't have the same like. Actually, maybe it does have the same flowing lines here. See those lines here? They're kind of like the Fury ones. I mean, and the Aurora kind of looks like a remnant ship. That I will agree with. It's got all these bulks and it's very just like cobbled together, very AI designed. This one is a little more organized. It's got a lot more symmetry than we used to. This from here, this line, it's all symmetric. Only the front is asymmetric. Alright. Enough nonsense, let's go kill something. We have a schedule. It's been an hour and a half and we haven't gotten our Paragon yet and I'm beginning to despair. Let's go to Freeport, Prison Freeport. They should have the equipment we need. It's going to be more expensive than we want to pay for it, but we gotta move. We gotta move. Turn our transponder on. It's fine, we can be friendly here. Oh, independents don't like us. Oopsie. Alright, let's start this. I'm listening. Accept. Okay, that's the remnant mission here. You might do that later. Okay, so here the high. No, where are the paladins? I was hoping to get a paladin here. SMH my hedge. Okay, let's see if they have a Paragon. Okay, they have a Paragon for an exorbitant amount. And they do have an extra Anubis as well. Ugh. 1,845,000. That's so expensive. What the fuck is the random deserter with Paragon bounty? They don't. I haven't done any bounties. So we still get the cheap bounties. This one is a little more expensive, but yeah, we're not. You need to do a bunch of them and level up before you start to get the really juicy bounties. I thought of it as one path to go to get the Paragon, but yeah, no, we're gonna buy this one. It's expensive, I know. It's gonna bankrupt us. Alright, but I'm not getting the second Anubis. Not just yet. Alright. Let's get this thing up. Alright. First things first, let's put the insulated engine assembly in, the solar shielding. Actually, you know what? We'll remove. Okay. I'm gonna maybe go for auxiliary thrusters for the extra speed. Yeah, we're gonna S-mod these two. I'm gonna go. This is not an S-mod. Stabilized shields, shield conversion front. What else do you want? Advanced gyros. Should we start? Yeah, we start with lasers. So let's start with that. Okay, weaponry. I'm gonna put a couple of tachyon lenses, high intensity laser. Some graviton beams. An ion beam for extra ion. And tactical all around. For the missiles, we get some swarm launchers. That's for something to handle the smaller ships. More tactical. Augmented rifle, nah. I'd much rather just get a mule, or not a mule, an ox, than spend 40 points on this. Where is it? Do I have it? Yeah, augmented rifle, 40 points. Even with the S mod, it's not. Nah, I'd rather S mod things that give us some combat ability. Now, the insulated engine assembly reduces our sensor profile to half that of a frigate, which is very important when you're a smuggler. And also increases the durability of the engine by 3. So it's plus 100 and then plus 100 more. And we get some extra 10% hull integrity for good measure. And the auxiliary thrusters increase our speed. So with our helmsmanship and extra maneuverability and speed, this thing can actually be active on the battlefield, because the point of this thing is to be active on the battlefield. Right, put everything else that we can on flux dissipation, because we needed that. Can get some efficiency overhaul, so we don't get super expensive to operate. And yeah, and then the rest will go to capacitors. Look at that ship. Okay, let's set our tachyon lances here. They're not going to be on automatic. High intensity laser on automatic. Graviton beam and ion here on automatic. Swarm missiles can be on automatic. And all the tacticals can be here. We can change some of these to point defense. Maybe some long-range point defenses. They won't do as much damage. I mean, the short-range point defense does as much damage as a tactical laser. Okay, let's put some point defense at the back so that we have some way to deal with the missiles trying to destroy our engines. How are they in terms of efficiency? Yeah, they're a little more flux efficient. Okay. New shall be the ISS. Tarna. There we go. Let's see how it all holds up. Look at that. Look at that range. This is so ridiculous. Bzzz. Bzzz. Problem is we're not generating hard flux. Maybe I could put a couple of I wanted to put a couple of hypervelocity drivers in the universal slots. No. Here we go. Now that ion is starting to do a number on that hard flux that they get. There you go, get disabled. Let's build some distance from those needlers. There we go, they're getting all fluxed up. Can you hear that crunch? That high intensity laser crunch. You know what? I'm gonna vent right in your face. That's how much I don't respect you. Alright, disabled my tachyon lenses. But it's fine, my high intensity laser should be able to take care of the rest. And we do have the extra ion from the ion beam. And we have a tachyon lens again. Look at that. Boom. Bzzz. Kapow! We took some damage here, but not the worst. Let's see how we handle... we should be able to destroy this thing without much problem. A conquest. Not a conquest, what's the name of this thing? Onslaught. Look at that, look at that. They don't, we're not even in range of their thingies. Their pulse weapon thingy. Hear that crunch. I love that. The sound of the high intensity laser just destroying armor and getting into the hull. Just... And one more boom. Look at that. We're barely even on half flux. Man, I'm gonna buy this shit. Yes. Now, keep in mind, this is deceptive because that thing will never be alone in a battlefield. And this thing is not the best at dealing with smaller ships. If in a battle, an actual battle, I will probably not prioritize dealing with the onslaught. Let's see, with some smaller ships here. What you're going to want to do is forget about the onslaught and deal with the smaller ships. Preferably ones you can kill in a shot or two. Yeah, this is where our maneuverability really is. Even with our extra maneuverability, maneuvering this thing is just so much. Yeah, there we go. Now they're in range of us. We need to start managing our. Yeah, see it. They've managed to get in a bit close. And this is why I wanted the extra tactical lasers all over the place, because they can take care of the smaller ships that are not in front of us. Yeah, ah, shit. Oh no, I mismanaged my flux levels again. Moloch, save me! Alright. Let's start generating some flux on that thing. Get it to back away. See, even with a little bit of extra backup, it suddenly becomes way more difficult to deal with. I probably should have used this time to vent. It's a missed opportunity here. Okay, we're gonna eat some ion damage from that omen. Holy shit, all of our weapons are disabled. Okay. Missiles are gonna help a little bit. Gonna use the opportunity to kill that thing. Generate some flux on that thing. There we go. Finally, we get rid of that one. Now we can get rid of this one. It'll be a while. We can do it. Now that they're out of our range, we are kind of free to build up some more flux, and we don't have to raise our shields. There we go. That's done. And now we can take care of it like we really want to do. Look how much damage we had to take just to get near it. Or just to get it alone. Now I have a different build that I like to do with Paragons, but it requires a lot more combat skills from the character in order to make use of it properly. Boom! Alright, we managed to do it. Ooh, okay. Let's give it a save. And I'm gonna try to see if we can... Oh, we're not even fully repaired. Okay, that's why it was moving so slowly. We're not at full combat readiness. Okay, let's try this one. Well, I don't have enough plasma. Okay, we do have plasma cannon. Okay, let's remove this thing. And we are going to get plasma cannons everywhere. Move all of this crap. A couple of hypervelocity drivers. Ion pulsars here. And some heavy burst lasers there. And now we are going to get accelerated shields. Oh, I didn't get hardened shields. I was wondering why I'm taking so much extra damage. I forgot. I forgot hardened shields. Front heavy, not front heavy, just hard flux heavy. This is going to be on auto. This is going to be an impulsor like this. And what we do with this type of ship is, this is built to be a brawler, right? I put everything on automatic, and I just hide behind the shield, remove it for a quick second, and just go broop. Every 2 seconds we have another volley. And this is every 2 seconds. This generates so much firepower, and we're just managing our hard and soft flux levels here. Now, if you have a much stronger character with more combat abilities, this becomes way more powerful. Right now, it's not that good because we generated a lot of hard flux to get here. Ideally, we're gonna want the gunnery implants and the ordnance expertise for the extra flux capacity and the flux regulation as well. Anything that builds us more and more flux capacity is good. And then we can set up a real serious brawler. And that thing, the goal of this thing is to just get in there and just constantly generate a bunch of damage and then hide behind the fortress shield. Now, if you get surrounded and you get completely hard fluxed, you're screwed. This is a very dangerous ship to composition to build here. Right. This one is more our actually, I wanted to have those hypervelocity drivers after all, because you do want something that is able to generate hard flux. And the rest are going to be tactical lasers. These are going to be point defenses. Oh yeah, we don't need the fast shields with that one because we're not as reliant on removing our shields up and down. Tachyon, high intensity, high velocity, graviton beam. This is going to be automatic, and all the lasers together. Yeah. This is I like the combination of the tachyon lens with the high intensity laser. Gives us a ton of range. Oh no, wait, I forgot the advanced optics. Far more important than more flux, in my opinion, for this build. Now you could, if you want the extra ordnance points and you don't mind the losing the insulated engine assembly and auxiliary thrusters S mod bonuses, you can just S mod the hardened shields and advanced optics, and it becomes muy powerful. Could reduce the efficiency overhaul. It does reduce the amount of crew we need. Yeah, this reduces the overall expense of this thing. It's going to be expensive, so we'll keep that. Okay, now we are able to take on some much more powerful enemies. We already activated that, don't need that. Now that we have our Paragon, let's go kill something. I believe with this we can actually take on a Lion's Guard. Syndrian Lion's Guard. Lion's Guard? Lions Gate. Lions Guard, yeah, that's the name. fleet. Wait, did I give the I didn't give the Anubis the escort package. We also still don't have any you know what? Maybe in Port C we might find some point defense lasers. Atlas class super freighter. Nah. Ooh, look at that. What a find. Nice. A full big haul of this lucrative items. Can sell this in Karas. We'll wait until there's a good a better price for these. Okay, now we find a Paragon that already has a couple of S-mods to kill. Yes, I'm hedging my hedge. Crazy, 150k in the bag. Yeah, probably more. The, I mean, 500 heavy armaments sold at 1,000 for a unit. It's a lot. You need access to the military hardware for that. Okay, I think the only way we can get our paladins is if we manage to score an underworld production contact. Shady person, what do you do? Negotiator, I'll take you. Ooh, it's a level 3. Nice. Domain paper book, gas cannon, falcon. No, take 50,000 credits and go find me something more interesting. End of conversation. Now. You can raise our relations with the pirates. What? Negotiators? I like to get negotiators and just raise all of the relationships so that nobody hates me all the time. It's especially important when you constantly attack everyone. Pretty less money for a drink. Grendel, no. Okay. We need to go on a pub crawl. Let's go on a pub crawl then. We need to find an illegal arms merchant. Let's go to Xinjiang. It has the most places in the same system. Take 50k and fuck off to find something. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's definitely worth the investment. No, stop intercepting me. No, I don't. Stop talking to me. Go away. You know, I can take that Lion's Guard detachment. I think I can. I can take this Lion's Guard detachment. Hello. Oh no, they're intercepting the pirates. Let's damn it. If we're gonna part of our undersuit. Yeah, we don't need that. We need. We can sell some supplies here. No, we have better prices. No, actually, it sells for 160. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's keep 2k. Sell the rest. How are you doing on domestic goods? No, sell these. We should probably get some more crew. It's gonna be expensive, but we need a lot. Let's get 1,500. This means we have 250 excess crew, 249, and it's not a lot. Let them go. Leave me alone. Ooh, faithful convoy. Delivering supplies and machinery and heavy armaments to Voltron. I can take that. Hello. You don't have any backup here, do you? Alright. This is only one. This is gonna be 2. No. This is gonna be 3. This is gonna be 2. Because that's my escort. I didn't put an officer on our Aurora class. Also, we need to number these. So, give you 9. 9, 9, 9. 3 and 4. Can deploy you. Should be good. Last time I found someone asked me to drive 9k ores. Yeah. Look, those cargo missions are the best. They're the easiest money and the most amount of money in the game. And I always, well, not always, but I usually, if it's a good enough sum, I'll usually put a story point on it to increase it. It's the most amount of money you can make for the least amount of effort in the least amount of time. And if you're a merchant, when you deliver the cargo, it will always be in excess, so we can buy it back for cheap and then sell it again to make a little bit of extra money. This game needs blackjack. Oh, I wanted to show you the parallax and the tempests. That's their name. Keep forgetting. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look it. Hey, we got some level ups. Yeah. Can go sell these heavy armaments for a good bit of money. Okay. We're pub crawling. I hope we can actually access these places now. Ooh. Oh, nice. Some extra supplies. Oh! Where's my, there we go. I'm so used to looting fleets in hyperspace that I forgot we even have the scavenge ability. I think this is the first time I used it since I began this playthrough. Wait, did I, hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm good. I think I may have switched these at some point. Because instinctively when I'm clicking on 3, not on 4. Alright, let's sneak up on the Voltron. No. I could buy some Voltron lobsters. They're very cheap right now. much do you buy? You know what? Let's sell it here. And some supplies. There you go. Nifty little profit. Let's go to Kruor. Whoa, 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 whoa. All you patrols are making me anxious. I have social anxiety, I can't handle this. Hey, there we go, arms dealer. Let me buy some... We can buy a Phantom. You don't have point... You don't have paladins, you ass! Oh no. What do I have to do in this game to get stuff? This is what happens when nobody likes you. You can't buy anything. You just go to their planets and they're like, no, we don't like you. You can't buy any for cool shit. It's so unfair. The fuck did I do? I'm just an honest merchant, you know? I'm just salvaging things in hyperspace, you know? That happen to be inside the cargo holds of other ships. Traveling places. It's just my fault that the cargo is geographically challenged. I'm just an innocent. Khajiit is innocent. They always say Khajiit are sneaky. They say we are thieves. Justice for steel mold. And this is delivering it to Sindri, huh? No! Okay. Let's interdict it. Let's go 3, 2, no, 2, no, 4, and 9. Up. Time to kill those remnants, so we can have some weapons. Oh boy. Weapon farming on the remnants? Nah. Way too powerful for that. If I'm farming story points on remnants is what I usually do. See, these things, they have built-in they have these built-in point defense and torpedoes. The ion beam just disables shields and not shields, weapons and engines, while the heavy laser does some hard flux. The problem is, alone they're not that good. They need to be they need to gang up on ships. Yeah, there we go. But at least we got the cargo ships. Yeah, ooh, yeah, there we go. They managed to catch it, disable its engine, and it's deaded. Still haven't found those black hole bomb from last update. What do you mean black hole bomb? Oh, the bomb you throw in a black hole? I think I found it in every playthrough. If you explore all the planets, you will definitely find it. Black hole missile? What's a black hole missile? Okay, now let's sneak into Sindri, huh? And sell them the stuff that they definitely need, and we just managed to find. I don't know the name, but the explosion looked different. Lions Guard Recon. I didn't have a playthrough when I used it, where I used those Lions Guard Eagles and Falcons. Yeah. Not being tracked. How are they tracking me? Oh, I'm not in invisible mode. Never mind. No wonder they were able to see me. I was wondering why I'm so extra visible here. There we go. Is the woman in the private booth? No. Mercenary officer, what do you have? Show me what you got. Not bad. But you are reckless and nigh. Okay, fuel is expensive here. No. Alright, let's sell some of this crap that we managed to find. I just found it over there, floating in space. It's not... Kashit is innocent, he swears. No paladin point defense, I see. We can sell them some volatiles for a little bit of extra cash. Any place for heavy armament? Right now, they're... Almar and Salamanca are buying for 800, but I think I'll go for... I wait until they need it for 9 or 10, maybe. Actually, you know what? Almar is... It's all the way over here. There's no gate here, right? Where is Salamanca? I keep forgetting. Forgetting where everything is. Where, you know? Oh, it's here. Oh, there is a gate. Oh, I don't want a marker there. I want to. Wait, do we grab that gate though? Yes, we did. You know what? It's so close. Let's just go there. Which for 1000? Yeah, I thought so, but you know, right now I just need to do pop crawls, and I'm still looking for those point defense lasers. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. I forgot to grab this. Hold on. Wait a minute. I skipped the story, so we didn't grab this this stuff. Leadership recovery. Let's recover the Hamatsu. I think we can take the thingy now. But before that, let's go grab our stash here. Automated ships. And the cruisers can take care of that. May even get an AI core from this. I don't think we will, but would be nice. Yay! Look at that. Got an alpha core here. And no short range, no. I wonder the SRM. The antimatter short-range missile. Although the shock repeater is kind of an okay thing to have. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Bye. Have a great rest of your day. We're gonna go and try and kill the thingy. What's its face? Ziggurat. I don't have anywhere to store it right now, though. And it will identify me. So yeah, let's not get it now. As tempting as it is, it's gonna cost us money to store it someplace. Can we mine this place? Let's mine the planet. There we go. Bit of extra cash. And talk to the archivist. Yes. And then the gaudy person. Oh, we can sell one of these and recover the S mods. That could be really nice, actually. Okay, don't that. I'm gonna move you to this ship. Although, no, you probably need shields for that, but... Nah, you better be here. Sell low, buy high. Cash money, yo! Oh, right, we wanted to sell some armor. Oh, they got... God damn it! By the time we got here, the price went down. Okay, we can go to Ilmar instead. And we can go and hand in the Hamatsu for some extra cash. Ilmar is here. So, let's jump to Thule. And then go to Ilmar. No, god damn it, just leave me alone. Just wanted to jump to hyperspace. So annoying, these people. No. Stop intercepting me. I'm innocent. Khajiit is innocent. Madeira, we can sell that. Let's go and sell this on the black market. Ooh, 1,221 for... And you can sell all 600 of them. Ooh, there we go. That's the cash money. I sell that in Sidria. Oof, I wanted to buy some fuel, but fuel is expensive here. Okay. I'm gonna have to, Alright, let's turn on our identificator. Oh, they already hate us too much. Leave me alone. One with the paper book, monitor class, hurricane. No, we don't know those. The wall, disappointed committee. Okay, let's see if we can sneak into Thickenhill here. Hey, tattooed mercs, yes, definitely. I want you on my ships. You are very expensive, but you are worth the money. Once we can do some raidings. No. No detect. Only sneak. Eee, it's a big patrol. Okay, that's a mining fleet. I don't care if they see us. Okay. Let's buy some fuel so we can have something to go home with. Oh, they took over Port Saint franchise stations. We are running out of relationship with people. The Logic Church are the only ones who are neutral towards us right now. The pirates are warming up. I want you on my ships. Yes. I want those elite marines working for me. Oh, let's try tachyon towards us. See, they're starting to hate us a little bit. Let's pub crawl on High Brazil. Oh, hello. No, too big for me. No, let's be sneaky. Shady person, negotiator. Yes, let's hire you. They're not a very good one, but they are available, and that's the important bit. Let's buy some black market supplies and fuel, and move on to the next market. Some say Steelmold invented the stealthy stealth. Who says that? Humst. Hummus says that. Ooh, personal bounty. What other bounties do we have? There's another tachyon bounty, but no, that's a pirate. Yeah. Can grab an Anubis, but no, we don't really need that right now. Yeah, we've got the ships we want, more or less. We just need the equipment we want. And we need to level up. This one might have... Yeah, we can mine here. Eee, look at that. We've got some 150 volatiles. I think we can mine this one pretty good as well. Yeah. Volatiles can be sold at a nice little profit. Hey, we got a cargo mission. 6,000 units of organics to the Luddic Church. We don't have a lot of story points, so I'm not going to spend it. But I am going to take the contract because, again, easy money. In fact, the easiest of money. Do you want some ore? Or what? Just ore. Ha ha ha! Are you laughing? Oh. Try tachyon capital assurance reserve. Oh, this is way too powerful for us. I don't know. I'm gonna Fucking off, fucking off. Fuck off. I'm a fucking fuck off. Let's mine this planet. Get some more volatiles. Sneak around this patrol. The one disappointed command chaser. No. There is another version of the Paragon that I wanted to try. Ooh, see bad fingers down. It's loading. Ooh. Can maybe no. God damn it. No, the mining fleets, I don't care about them. Sell production slots. Select from your own blueprints. Do we have? We do not have the blueprints for this. Even on the black market, they just do not sell this. What is up with this game? Okay, let's go to Chalcedon. Maybe sell some. Ooh, Ilmar will buy this crap. We can sell the Alpha Core to Tritachyon for some reputation and a lot of cash. But I want to save it to using it in our Onslaught Mark 1. Okay. Let's go do our delivery. Capital Assurance Fleet. Yeah, we don't need to destroy that. Where's our mission? Missions. Little Canaan. Does Arcadia have a gate? No. We need fuel. Nachiketa is where it's the most affordable. Hegemony really do not like us though. Also, it's kind of far. I think we'll just go here. Do a pub crawl in Arcadia, and then go and deliver the organics. Oh. No. You don't see me. Oh, it's a mining fleet. God damn it. I was trying to escape a mining fleet. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got plenty of volatiles from this one. Okay, Citadel Arcadia. What blueprint do you have for me? Orbiter blueprint. I'll take it. Please and thank you. Maybe an extra hypervelocity driver, just for good measure. I'll take the fuel and the supplies. And everyone clapped. There we go, let's go transfer the Hamatsu to your brain's control. There we go. Got rid of that ship. Got some cash. Alright, it's not the cheapest of fuels, but it's what I have to do. It's what we can afford here. It's what we have available. Look, they have, everyone has tachyon lances, but nobody has paladin point defenses. What is wrong with this place? This sector is really gone downhill. God damn it, it just flew out of nowhere and intercepted us. What do you want? No, we're not selling. No. No. I'll buy what fuel we can. Can sell that in Ilmar. We can go to Chalcedon and make. Well, actually, Sindra will buy the bulk of what we have. We can sneak into it. They don't really like us anymore in Sindria. Okay, where's our? Let's go to Asher. Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Or supplies, heavy machinery, and heavy armaments. I don't need the ore, but I can take the opportunity to grab some other crap. 3, 4, and there we go. See how fast they close the distance there, and nobody can escape. Ooh, that's a lot of monitors here. Monitors are really annoying with their fortress shield. It takes so long to kill. But once they pop very, they're like bubble wrap. Once they pop, they're no, actually we didn't lose any ship. I thought we lost any ship. No. We're fine. We got some ore. It's on its way to Kibola. Also, we have some level ups. Levels ups. I'll take the combat endurance. And for you, I shall take the combat endurance. And for you, I shall take the helmsmanship. And I shall make you elite. For you, the target analysis. I love bubble wrap. Yeah, bubble wrap is a lot of fun to pop. It's bad for the environment though, so don't use it. Only for popping. Actually, we're sort of friendly with them, so we can go in. Share. Let's go to Gilead. Nope, nope, nope. No, I don't leave. I don't want to go to the shrine. Leave me alone. I don't want to get religion. Ugh. I am a servant of Moloch. Moloch, guide me to the prophets. of the profits. Now, who wanted the... Yeah, let's go to Sindria. They're suspicious of us, but they'll still deal with us. Oh, actually, we can use the gate for that. This is profitable, usually. Some religions can be very profitable. Laddick Shrine. Ugh. We found a Laddick Shrine. Let's go to Ascornia. It's okay, we're on legitimate business here. We don't have to be afraid. The corner. It's in Nortia. Let's go straight to Sindria. That's Grand Armada. I believe we might be able to take them, you know? Hey, leave me alone. Yeah, there's a lot of patrols and military movements here. You know what? As a favor, no. This is a low price. We're not selling that. We're selling this. Oh, they got a shipment while we were faffing around, and even sell it on the open market just so we don't completely destroy our reputation. Oh, we can get plenty of fuel. You know what? I'm gonna fill up on fuel as much as we can. And I'll even buy some supplies from you. And sell you some ore. Look at that, we're being friendly and supportive of each other. No black market shenanigans. While we're here, we can go to Voltern, grab some crabs. Actually, not crabs, they're lobsters. There's so much hegemony presence here. Security officer, yes. I want cheap Voltornian lobsters. Yes, please. Ooh, they're selling for 55. Woo-wee. Is that a lobster down your pants, or are you smuggling to see me? Is that a giant blue lobster you're smuggling in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Can go sell this in Eilmar, but going all the way there is inadvisable. Let's go to Kruor. Allow the scan. We got nothing to hide. I think. Actually, probably do. Talk to the archivist. Yes, give us more locations. Hard-working spacer. Nah. I don't want to buy that. We can buy a bunch of cheap ore. The profit margin is going to be kind of lame. I mean, the profit margin is going to be great, but the overall profit... I mean, you can buy it for 13,000 and then sell for... Which is by 11,000. We can sell it for 120. You can make like 80,000 credit for this. Oh, but it's right there in Sindria. Okay, you know what? Since it's right here in Sindria, and it's a short drive, that will actually be worth it to do this trade. Especially if it also increases our relations with them. There we go. Okay, profit. Bought for 13,000, sold for 112,000. Made like 90 something thousand. I only took it before because it was a quick drive. Can we do one more actually? They still have a lot of demand here. And Crore still has a lot of excess. Oh no, the deficit is 747. Nah. It's not worth a second drive. Look at that, now we actually have enough fuel to drive around. Let's jump into orbit. Oh, they saw us. God damn it. They have supplies and heavy machinery and heavy armaments. What do you have? No. No, this is the same guy from before. Alright. Oh, we could go to the Galatia Academy. We haven't scanned the gate, so I can't take a shortcut there, but let's go do that. And we can start on our quest to get the threat. Should be able to deal with the threat without much problem. Okay, overshot. Sometimes I get so into dodging the storms that I just completely overshoot my destination. It happens quite a lot, actually. Hey, look at that. We're turning. No, race relations failed. That's such a waste of money. Need some resources to recover here. Let's go to the Rinkuyu mining station. See if they've got something interesting. Check out the pub. And another negotiator. I'll hire you. And some mercenaries. Nice. Bring them along. Dude, we haven't seen any point defense at all in this game. Any paladin point defenses. Alright, open comms with the directory. Let's go talk to Cornelius Elek. After a short wait, your connection request is accepted. Greetings, I'm very busy, so just tell me what you want. You cut the comlink. What do you mean? He wanted us... You again? He gives you a quick glance. Yeah, yes, I'm here. What is it now? Ask where you could find the office of Cornelius Elek. A strange expression crosses the junior agent's face at your question, but it is instantly replaced by a return to bland pleasantness. Of course, Captain. I presume you have an appointment. Academician Elek can be busy. He sent me a personal invitation. Of course, Captain, the agent says. If you'll come right this way. You are led through the station's primary transport hub and are soon deposited in an airy plaza halfway around the ring of the station. Your junior agent leads you through crowds of students and past a few tight-lipped academicians who scurry by, clutching datapads. The junior agent fills the air with a sort of patter they must have saved for first-cycle students, pointing out landmarks and remarking upon departments and figures of interest to niche fields of study. You arrive in a quiet hall of the main concourse, only a couple decks above the station rim. An open volume ringed by railings provides a dizzying view of the clouds of Pontus below you. Third door on the right, Captain. The junior agent makes a tight smile, then disappears. Enter. A man in academician's robes is buried in hollow display. Several moons appear to orbit his head. What have I told you hooligans about office hours? He shouts out. They don't start until... He finally looks and realizes you aren't one of his students. Ah, he adopts a look of stern He adopts a look of stern prognostication. Thanks you, game. That's it's a landmine word just lurking in the middle of a paragraph. Stern prognostication, cradling his hands together as glowing orbs circle above. I suppose greetings are in order. I am Academician Cornelius Elek, Senior Vice Chair of the Planetological Department of Galatia Academy. Oh, and you are? I am Stillmold. You invited me to see you. Elek stares at you, the spark of recognition failing to ignite. I'm afraid I don't recall, he says. What, may I ask, is the purpose of your visit? You sent me a message. I was interested in the vast fortune. Oh yes, of course. You should have simply said so. He rushes out of his holodisplay to pick up a datapad, then places himself behind a large desk, waving you toward a chair. Unfortunately, it is occupied by a battered data core, the sort used in long-range probes. Now then, he taps his datapad, failing to notice your obstacle. The mystery concerns a very old dataset which has been in the Galatia Academy archives for somewhat more than 200 cycles. I stumbled upon it in the course of my studies. Well, in fact, I was discussing the old archives with a friend, a wealthy patron of the sciences. A comment they made reminded me of its existence. Remain standing. As it happens, this dataset is a recording of telemetry from a domain-era sensor array out on what we now call the Fringe. It was somewhat more civilized back when this data was captured, though not perhaps by much. Elek chuckles softly at his wit. Aha! Is that a chuckle? I don't know what a chuckle is. Sighs and open my dictionary. As for the dataset, we only really have a complete sourcing header. Our copy is mostly corrupted due to anomalous degradation during hyperwave transmission, and then over 200 cycles of low-priority storage. He shakes his head with a deep disappointment at the mistakes made by someone else. The chair has a data core in it. He snaps out of his reverie and looks at the chair. So it does, he says. Please don't touch it. In any event, Elek cradles his hands, looking into an imagined middle distance. This patron and friend offered to fund a project to recover an intact copy of the data from the source. He smiles, quite pleased with himself. An expedition shall be made to the original sensor array. Your name came up, Captain. Find the sensor array, extract the data. Sounds simple. When put like that, yes. He stands, placing his hands together behind his back, and begins pacing. I shall provide you with a scientific hardware package my students have prepared. It is far from simple, I assure you of that. Have your technicians attach it to the sensor array, and it will carry out the necessary operations. That's not all, however. He pauses to look at you with a sly smile. I haven't agreed to anything yet, Elek. That's academician, Elek, if you please. And of course you haven't agreed. I haven't explained the task fully. Now, where was I? I suppose that once you acquire the data and my algorithm extracts the targeting coordinates, you then travel to the indicated location which lies at the heart of all of this effort. Explore what is to be explored, find what is to be found. You will bring back no mere long-range scan, but a thorough investigation. Think of the science, think of the glory, and, he winks, you must be thinking of that vast fortune. I do believe that Director that my friend, Director Gla, we talked to a Gla, right? A Director Glamour, Glastonus Rotanev, what's her face? Your future girlfriend, don't it? That my friend will be more than delighted by this fait accompli. No idea what that means. In your message, you mentioned a reward. The words vast fortune were used. Indeed, he looks at you brightly. Though I'm certain mere credits shall pale in comparison to the elimination of the unknown. Knowledge, after all, is the greatest treasure, maybe for you. I only care about the knowledge I can sell. Ilek waves a hand. Don't misunderstand me. I may be a man whose domain is of the mind, but I appreciate that those such as yourself have baser concerns. Don't call me basic. I got money. I got more money than you. Trust that you will be rewarded. This project is funded by an excellent patron of the sciences for whom I vouch for quite entirely. You didn't get quite a clear answer about this award. How much is it? Yeah, I don't know, Miss Butters. I'm sure it's plenty. 20,000 credits, maybe? That's absurdly, even insultingly low. It does? Ilek is taken aback. I was sure that was enough. Maybe it was 50,000? 100,000 would be the baseline and a large hazard fee for the abyss. I'm sure that, his stomach is looking annoyed. I'm sure my patron will cover all expenses, he declares finally. We are, after all, dealing with Tritakion? His mouth shuts and he looks intently at you, hoping that you didn't hear the obvious. Tritakion is backing up projects? Glad to hear it. I expect more than 100,000 credits plus hazard. Fine, he sighs, rolling his eyes. I'm sure it'll be no problem. Why is this data so important? What did the sensor array find? An excellent question. Ilek taps at his datapad and turns towards his holodisplay. The spinning moons have disappeared, to be replaced by a map of the Persian sector. A broad swath of stars. The core words are highlighted. The fringe stars are somewhat dimmed. Here you see, or do not see, for it is the crudest sense a sort of absence. In the crudest sense a sort of absence. You must look for where the planet is not. The Orion Persian Abyss. It is far from a nothingness, however, and it is that, not nothingness, with which we are concerned. Aren't you a planetologist? This seems outside your field. Oh, I insulted him. Pah! Ilek with dismissal. I shan't fully enumerate the errors in your statement. It is enough that there are indeed planets to be found there, cold, dark, and alone, bereft of their parent stars, flung into the sparse wastes between the arms of our galaxy. I theorize that it is one of these planets our sensor array was targeting. His tone grows less heated, or rather an unknown energetic event involving or concerning one such planet. We are not certain entirely which, however, and it is exceedingly difficult and expensive to perform any kind of broad analysis of these wayward children from afar. And with our sadly reduced means compared to the grand days of the old domain, alas, alack. Alas, alack? Who exactly is this friend of yours? He frowns, carefully maintaining a thoughtful expression. They have asked me not to reveal their identity. I believe, if anything, the humility they show is not taking public credit for their contributions to this great academy, and my department in particular, are a sign of dedication to pure scientific advancement. Truly, it is a noble undertaking. Or they're into some nefarious shit, and they don't want to be associated with any evidence. More noble by far is your willingness to take up this cause. No. As I am a key to this expedition, I'd like to know more about your patron and my benefactor. A not unreasonable request, Ilek says, making a show of thinking over your words. You will, after all, be bound bodily to the project more than any other, even if you do not possess the theoretical background to fully understand its importance. Thank you for having a vote of confidence in my intelligence. I suppose it is the least I could do. After all, girding with knowing of the greater purposes you serve might enhance and abandon your I lost track of the sentence halfway. I don't care. Not enthusiastically as if you are entranced by his voice. Yes, yes, yes. Something breaks in his expression. Zunia Glamor Rotanev. Yay! The director of special acquisitions for the Tritakian Corporation, in fact, is the patron of my project. She is a woman of great vision, far greater than I would have expected from such a lofty position in an ostensibly profit-driven enterprise. By revealing this to you, Captain, I am trusting in your discretion, he says in a solemn nod. Okay, accept. Excellent. I'll have the hardware package transferred to your fleet immediately. He taps at a datapad, connecting comms and the reels of some imperious orders at some poor support staff. Off you go. We made the package installation idiot-proof, so I'm sure you, our technicians, will be capable of installing it. I'm sure I'll manage. Wait, which one goes in the sensor array again? No, I'm sure I'll manage. Let's not be pithy. Hey, Daunted. Thank you for the swift response. Good. He turns back to his holo display and begins arranging moons again. I want your turn, Captain, he says over his shoulder. Okay, we got the mission. I fired my missiles. You fired your missiles and they hit the target. They fired true. Okay, let's see where we need to go. We need to go all the way over here. Abyssal Space Oddity. Go to the sensor array located in the Beta Chekawi virus system. I think we can go here. Grab the black hole. Explore the black hole. Maybe grab some loot if they have there. And then jump all the way here. How much fuel do we have left? Let's grab as much fuel as we can. We don't want to get caught without. Even if it's expensive. You know what? We'll grab some extra supplies as well. Yeah, I think we should be good. Let's go to this black hole. No, don't hit me! Oh, we find ourselves a warning beacon. Okay, there are planets here, so there's some stuff to explore. Who doesn't want to visit black holes? Yeah, black holes are nice to explore because they sometimes have research stations in them, like this one probably does. See, we can sense it. I can sense it with my senses. From survey, yeah, I've got nothing much here. Here we go. No, no, God, fucking, dang it. It's a waste of all of our supplies. Start falling into a black hole like an idiot. Alright, let's, hey, we got a pod. Got a high-level commander. Okay, a longbow blueprint, Eagle class, operations center. How come we didn't get this one? We went through so many markets and we didn't find that one. It's very odd. Those aren't worth all that much. Let's just grab them. Let's just learn them. See if the reroll gets something. Corporable blueprint. Okay. You thought it on the black hole market. Okay, now we can use the slipstream surge with the black hole. You need to line yourself up with the direction you want to go. That's the important bit. Planet here, and then you line yourself the direction you want to go, and boop. And then you just go... Boom. Look at that. That saved us so much... movement. Probably use some more fuel though. That's a pirate right there. Yeah. Let's check out the array. Install the hardware package to read the array's datasets. Your operations chief oversees the installation with the usual methodical precision and discipline. The hardware is interfaced with a secure computing environment on your flagship, and your tech team stands by to oversee the results. Activate the system. The telemetry streams across space to your flagship by the flicker of the discrete little comms laser or your ops team installed. Your technology officer confirms that while the data isn't perfect, it has a vastly lower corruption rate than Ilek's copy from the Galatia Academy archive. What are we looking at? We have a fix on where they were looking, Tech says proudly, as they transfer you to the coordinates. It would appear to be a minor planet in the abyss. No star, no nebulae, no primary but itself. That's so interesting about a nameless rock. Well, Captain, nothing about the rock itself. The Domain Explorarium ordered a non-routine survey of the volume. We don't know what they were looking for, but the survey program found... Well, it appears as though something happened, something violent. A series of high-energy events over a short period of time, a little over 200 cycles ago. A starless rock is very unlikely to produce such effects naturally. They pause, then speak tentatively. A battle, maybe? We can't say for sure. I don't know what would be worth fighting over out there, or even looking for. Acquired coordinates of nameless rock. There's only one way to find out, and it's best done with plenty of extra supplies and fuel. Every spacer knows that the abyss is not to be trifled with. Of those foolish captains who attempt to find their fortune there, the few who return are often starving, having to mothball ships for fuel and supplies during the long crawl back to the core world. Right. Let's finish our exploration here. Well, we got a data core, inspect data, what is it? Yes, perform survey. I think this is the first survey we've done in the game. We can mine this for volatiles. There are no minor planets in the Cardassian Union. Simon's at the edge of the unknown map. I mean, kind of, yeah. That's the abyss for you. It's kind of a dragons be here type of thing. Alright, let's travel a little faster. We have plenty of fuel, but I'm worried about our supplies lasting in the abyss. Hopefully we find some source of supplies here. Although I doubt it. Well, we got some contacts over there. We're not precisely built for exploration on here. Oh yeah, there's a domain error probe. Engage the automated defenses. I think you will do. It's fine. Should be enough. Here we go. We got ourselves a gamma core. Nice. And some supplies. Let's go on the reroll here. Yeah, we're wasting some of our supply on surveys here. I'm hoping to find something interesting. Yeah, no, we can't reach that. It will cost us too much supplies in repairs. And we are on a mission. Forget the reroll. Ooh, we found a service ship. Nice. And that should have some resources on it. Engage the automated defenses. I think we can send one of these. And look at that. Yep, so that. SSS. Ooh. Salvage, 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 everything we can. And let's go grab the domain error ship. Maybe even get a battle here. Get German defenses, transfer command. I'm going to take this ship. Ion beam is very powerful against these because they don't have shields, and it just completely disables whatever they've got exposed, which is everything. Man, I need more maneuverability. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hey, we got ourselves a biofactory embryo, which we are so far away from actually needing to use, so it's nice to have though. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Okay, there's another probe here, probably. More automated defenses? Okay, who needs level up? Come on, children, go play. Kill, kill, kill. Alright, what time is it? Alright, it's getting towards dinner time. Yeah, we think we're going to save going into the abyss for tomorrow. We did fulfill most of our objectives for today. We got the Paragon. We didn't complete the Anubis build we wanted. Look at that, we came in with more supplies than we came into this system. Nice. And we are going to go into the abyss next time. Let's give it a save. Give it a save as. It's going to be towards the abyss we go. My planet started with cloned human organ production. That's really nice. That's a a really nice and lucrative way to start your production. Also, it doesn't compete with a lot of the other colonies, so you get a nice little bit of boost of income from that. Yeah, and you don't attract the attention of other factions as easily with that. You can live off of that pretty easily. That and lobsters as well. I think the difference is that well, with lobsters you can increase your clone lobster. I think with lobsters you can increase your production. You can increase your production with the organs as well. Maybe can you S-mod the clone the organ harvesting production, whatever it's called. I'm not remember if you can S-mod it or not, so it can produce more. And you can't put an AI core on it, but on a lobster farm, you can put an AI core. Ah, you can. Okay, you can do it. All right, that's pretty good. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll be here tomorrow, and we'll continue our quest, and we'll jump into the abyss and see what awaits us there. We should have a good enough fleet to deal with whatever. Hopefully. If not, we are screwed. I guess. I again forgot to put the escort package here. Never mind. We don't even have the point defense lasers on it. So shameful. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll be here tomorrow. VODs will be up on YouTube. The VODs for today will be up probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and I'm not sure. They're available here on Twitch regardless for the next couple of weeks, so it's not a problem. And that's it. I'm going to go eat some dinner. We ran out of soup. I think I need to make a sandwich or something. Ooh, we have bagels. I think we can make a bagel. Yeah, thanks, Dalton. Linking my still mode YouTube. I need commands. You can scroll down in the description. There's a link. See, it's the easiest way. You don't even need to run a command. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Tomorrow will be hopefully will be more interesting than us just sitting around waiting for Paragons to show up and then buying them at exorbitant prices because we couldn't find any. Bye.